Yep, so this is the start of BREMEN Farms at this corner of McBray and Morgan Road. Alright, so today for our second vlog ever, I'm going to discuss some of the seeds we just got in. The giant orange marigolds, which worked out really well for me this year. They're super thick marigolds. They get about this big when they're mature, and the plants are, 3 to 4 feet in height. They make a pretty decent cut flower bouquet. The stems can sometimes be a little shaky, but I cut them down pretty far, so they're sturdy. But they last a long time in the cooler too, and they make a great jelly if you pull the petals off. Got a bunch of cilantro. So on the cilantro we sell the herb, but we also sell the green coriander, the flowers, and what I call the fronds, which are basically the immature sections that first come up that will eventually become the flowers and coriander seeds. Got some cutting celery. I really like this because you can just cut it 100 times, grows super quick, and it tastes just like celery, so I really like that one. Some wormwood. Anise hyssop, which is like that licorice type of herb. Some chamomile. I really like chamomile because I can sell the flowers and stuff, but I can also use them in bouquets to thicken it up. It's kind of like a herbal baby's breath. But like bigger flowers and stuff. Alright, so while we're in the barn, we just talked about the seeds. I figured let's go over some of the other projects I have going on too. So this is one of our new colognes / perfumes. This one I'm leaning on calling it Fox. I'm working on the labels, but it's a really strong smell. It lasts a long time. Very provocative. I had another code name for it. Heat, but we'll see how that works out. I've got these new 2x2 inch bottles, and this is a rebottling of Deep. It's our most popular cologne. It's got vanilla, patchouli, frankincense, African blue basil, sandalwood, cardamom. It's just a really nice masculine smell, but also I've sold a lot to the ladies as well. So you'll have to try. If you like a bit of a musky smell, this could be the one for you. But it's also sweet because it has vanilla, cardamom, and some other just like really nice scents and aromas working together. Call it Deep. We also preserve the herbs into jellies. So this one came out really nicely. It's African blue basil jelly. This is a 4-ounce container. I was selling these at the markets for 5. So we already took care of the ducklings today. We've got the chickens being taken care of right now. We're just kind of getting organized today and making plans for springtime, cleaning up a little bit. We've got my tiny home being delivered on Sunday, so we'll be making some final decisions on where the site location is going to be on that. Kind of depending on some of the utilities that we have access to. I've got a 50 amp plug right here as well as water. So that is one of the sites, but then there's a few more picturesque areas that I've been looking at too. So we might put it somewhere on Sunday and then end up moving it. But I'm going to do a video on the tiny home next week as well, so definitely stay tuned for that. I need you down here. The string on that first hoop house blew off. We got to redo it. Alright, see you in a second.
On the way.
Alright, so as you can see, our rope on that hoop house came off. We've had a lot of heavy winds out here. We get 20 to 30 mile per hour winds. Is not unheard of. So we got to put our string back on there and make a couple of adjustments. Alright, so each end has fallen in a little bit, so we're going to drive in a post at an angle and then ratchet each side down. Alright, so with the help of the kids, took about 30 minutes or so. I added these posts on each side to keep the ends from falling in, because that's what happened. The ends fell in a little bit with the wind, and then the strings loosened themselves around the edges. So come around, I'll show you what I'm talking about. So this particular hoop house kit, it comes with these little anchor plates down here and this little hook. So if this has too much slack on it, it'll slip out underneath there again. So, you know, every once in a while we need to come back here and adjust the tensioning and make sure it's all nice and tight and good to go. Going through the mud. Alright, get the side down there for the barn. Windy out here, so I don't know how well you guys can hear me, but thanks for coming and watching the vlog, our number 2, and please remember we're trying to get to 100 subscribers by the end of this month, so if you could please hit the like and subscribe button and maybe share it with some of your friends, that would be great. Thanks, bye.